Hello, my name is Chloe Calvin and I'll be representing Jamaica in the Mr. and Miss West Indies pageant. This pageant is a pageant with a purpose and it's embracing the heritage and culture of the West Indian people and their culture in the Caribbean. In this video, I'll be telling you a little bit about my country, Jamaica, and a little bit of why I choose to join this pageant, as I believe it's quite important and it's quite special to me in a way. But also I want to tell you a bit more about my island, Jamaica. Jamaica is the third biggest island in the West Indies. It's south of Cuba. Jamaica is 136 miles long and from its widest point is 51 miles for the widest point. Jamaica produces a range of cash crops such as yam, sweet potato and juicy mangoes, sugar, bananas and coffee. 400 years ago, when the British colonists came and ruled the land, they brought in African slaves to basically work the land to grow these cash crops. Completely changed the landscape of the population, which coincided with the whole national identity of the island regarding Jamaica's a mixture of Indian, African, English, Spanish, Irish, Chinese, Portuguese, Welsh, and it's blended together to create and rise its national identity. Whereas when it came to independence in 1962, the black majority pushed and worked hard. As people may say, we're quite boisterous, but we push hard to create this confidence where we find our principle and pride of our roots. So originally, Jamaicans were inhabited by the Amerindians. I think that's correct. They basically migrated from South America, the native Indians from South America, and migrated into the island, but becoming extinct by the Spanish in the 1600s by foreign diseases when Columbus allegedly discovered us. During that defeat of the Spanish 50 years later at 1650 with the English transporting slaves during the slave trade, it gave an opportunity for enslaved Africans to escape into the interior of the island and create independent communities, which were known as the Maroons. Now this is quite important for me because I am a descendant of the Maroons from my mother's side on the east side of the island. The Blue Mountain, which is the highest point in Jamaica, over in St. Thomas, whereas it's home for a very well-known national landmark, Moortown, which was also formerly known as New Nanny Town, who is also Queen Nanny, or Nanny the Great, or Nanny of the Maroons, who is also a national hero of Jamaica as well. You would see her face on the 500 Jamaica dollar sign, which is also colloquially known in Jamaica as the Nanny. The Maroons contributed a lot of the cooking techniques we use today in Jamaica, such as jerkin. People think jerk chicken is a national dish of Jamaica, but it's not. Ackee and saltfish is the national dish of Jamaica, but the techniques were adapted from the Arawak Indians, who originally lived on the island before the African slave trade and before the land was invaded. And they used mostly in the recipes was chicken or pork being cooked over a low fire using green pimento wood. The smoke would also be smothered in a way in order to not escape, to distract or be detected by the British forces. So that's a little bit about Jamaica and a little bit about myself and the reason why I chose to do this pageant. If you'd like to come down and support myself and other contestants, the pageant is on the 8th of October and it's at the Marquee, Shelby Road, N17 HJL in London. Tickets are on Eventbrite and selling out. If you'd like to come, I'll leave the link in the description box, and also vote for me for People's Choice Award as well. The link is also in the description box below if you haven't done so, and share and spread the word and let them know about Mr. and Miss West Indies UK, the pageant with a purpose. Boys and girls are welcome to come along as well, and kids under 10 are free if you want to bring your children as well. The pageant starts at 5:30, and also follow the Mr. and Miss West Indies UK social media pages on Instagram and Facebook. I'll leave the links below, and follow me on Instagram and Facebook as well, and catch up and see what we've been up to, especially a lot of fundraising we've been doing recently. It's so sad that it's coming to an end, but I'm really happy that I choose to do something like this because this is really important to me. I love my country, I love my island, I love who I am, I love my identity, and I love the fact that I've been given a platform to show that and basically be able to embrace it as well, and embrace others' cultures and give off confidence to people, because sometimes, you know, it's not that easy to do things like this. It's not that easy to go up on that stage. It's not that easy to talk, and you're remembering that you're not just, this is not just a beauty, this is not a beauty pageant. This is a pageant in a way to find an ambassador for someone's island, your country. It's more than you, it's more what you think it is. It's more than what meets the eye. It may look all glamorous and that, but remember, there's a lot of hard work that goes behind it. And on top of that, you are representing thousands of people, in fact millions, people home and abroad. It can either be living in the west or the east side of the world. You're still representing who are descendants or who are identified as these islands. I'd like to say thank you for watching, and I will keep you guys all day updated to see what's going on soon. And yeah, thank you so much.